Start early on, but seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Rondo kicks to Boozer. Davis, the pass to Young. The feed to Boozer. Just 4 to shoot. Misses off the left iron. Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Wall. Feeds to Pierce. Humphries with a screen on Boozer. Pierce dishes to Humphries. And Gortat kicks to Wall. And again, Washington with the triple.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Gortat never really felt at home in Phoenix, it seemed, but he got a lot of his bounce back to his step when he was traded to the Wizards, where he was really a great fit alongside that young backcourt.
And the Lakers with some changes. Stoudemire comes in for Boozer, and it's Salmons in for Young. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside, Rondo. He dishes it to Kobe. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And the Wizards trading Emeka Okafor and a draft pick for Gortat. Clark seemed like a pretty good move at the time.
Yeah, you know, Okafor had that season-ending injury. The Wizards making a push for the playoffs, and they were able to re-sign Gortat this offseason.
Well, Kobe has always had an alpha personality, but I don't think he came into the league as a natural leader. He was more of a loner. And as his career has worn on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
Dishes to Beal. Now here is Humphries. Wall passes to Pierce. Humphries inside. He's against Stoudemire. Now Beal. 7 points in the game. Back to Wall. Second chance shot. Another one falls for Washington.
And Kobe Bryant, I think we've noticed, becoming less guarded in interviews, seems to be a little more open and forthcoming and authentic. And I think that's helped him express his personality both with teammates and the public. And I find it to be kind of refreshing and a good thing. Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Rondo with the rebound.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And Kobe, Steve, one of the most intense competitors the league has seen. Sometimes that intensity, though, can rub teammates the wrong way.
Well, the great ones always challenge their teammates to be at their best, and sometimes, you know, it can go overboard. I think the challenge for Kobe is to figure out, you know, his new teammates, what makes them tick, and make sure he pushes the right buttons.
Gortat with the screen for Wall. Pass to Gortat. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Kobe's got the ball. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And here's Wall. He's got 11. Pierce inside the three-point line, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Kobe against Pierce. Here's Salmons. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant got 3 assists in the game. And Wall kicks to Pierce. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. And the pass to Wall. It's on target from the high post. Wall's got 13. The Lakers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Salmon's a screen on Wall. Rondo with it. He's picked up by Wall. Stoudemire setting the pick for Rondo. Salmon's no luck. Washington trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wall again. Rondo. Beal from long range. Humphries kicks to Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Another shot. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
And the first half ends in a close one. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One of the great stories here, Nick Young getting it done today.
Every chance he got, he went into the paint, threw it down hard. I mean, zero defense being played against him.
Nada. He has had way too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterizing time.
And on the floor for Randy Whitman as we get into the second half. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Chris Humphries is out there with Pierce. And it's Gortat in at the pivot, manning the middle. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his first foul. Rondo dishes to Kobe. Humphries again, Stoudemire. Shot clock at 4. Rebound by the Wizards. Humphries has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. For the tie. And he sinks the layup. Wall's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Wizards.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now here's Rondo. Davis, the pass to Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire again missing.
And they missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Back to Wall. The 17-footer goes down. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, they found that sweet spot between the paint and the three-point line, and they're knocking a lot of those shots down.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Here's Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
Here's Wall. Hits the front of the rim and out. Lakers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Passes it to Kobe. Deflects the pass. Clock at 6. Salmons from outside. Shot's good. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
Gortat with the screen for Wall. He kicks it to Gortat. Shoots from the right block. And he gets it to go.
Rajon Rondo, one of the NBA's elite playmakers. He's led the league in assists per game twice in the last 3 seasons. Great at keeping his dribble alive and forcing the defense to react.
He feeds it to Stoudemire. Stoudemire, right side. That misses off the backboard.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
It's Beal on the wing. Shot is off. And the Lakers take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kobe with it. Now Beal defending. Can't cash in from the high post. Here's Wall. 17 points in the game. Picked by Humphries. Shot off the screen. And he gets the jumper to drop. Pierce has got his second basket.
Paul Pierce with a sweet finish.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Boy, Chris Humphries is clearly not flashy, but he is a worker on and off the court. Has always been a strong rebounder, especially on the offensive glass. Never afraid to get in there and battle. He never shies away from contact. If you want to get physical, he's not backing down.
Lakers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. It's Salmon's on the wing. Lets it fly. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Humphries has got 11 rebounds in the game. And Humphries, lightly regarded as a defender, but, you know, Steve, I think he made some strides last season.
I agree, Kevin. He blocked shots at a high rate. In the past, he struggled against the quicker power forwards, but he's got the size and strength to deal with the real strong fours around the NBA.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Kobe attacking. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Kobe Bryant with a 2-year extension worth almost $50 million, Steve, highest paid in the NBA.
You know, a lot of people, Kevin, thought he should have taken a pay cut. I don't agree with them. I mean, he's earned every penny he's made and then some. The big thing now is, can you build around him, particularly at the stage in his career where his best years are behind him. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for the Lakers.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Stoudemire. Young is subbed in for John Salmons. It's Wall with the drive. Now the dish to Gortat. Excellent D there from Hill.
People talk about the money that Kobe's making, but when you look at his value to the Lakers as a marquee player, whether in tickets or merchandising, I mean, he more than justifies that top dollar. And that's before you talk about his great legacy with the team. So I think his salary is a moot point.
Fades. The kick out to Young. Outside Rondo. Hill is screen on Wall. Young against Beal. Another shot. And Young, and here we go. And that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got 17 now.
And for the Lakers, signing Kobe to the extension, a way of rewarding a player who's meant so much to their franchise and pretty much ensures that he'll finish his career as a Laker, which is certainly the ending that he and Laker faithful had hoped for.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, and at least as I look at it.
Rondo with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Rondo kicks to Young. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Unloads from 13. Bounces high off the